Well guys, I'm afraid to say, sorry, just checking something, not much is really going on today. I'm organising the van a little bit, trying to tidy things away. Finn is sleeping with Roxy. He's gone through a whole crate of beer this morning as well. Can't believe him. Anyway, we're basically just waiting for the part to be found, I guess. He said he can't find one today, it's just he was going to try and find a second-hand one to save us a bit of money, which will be nice. But yeah, we're literally just sat waiting. The van is currently up on Jaxo, so everything's a bit slanted. I don't know if I'll be able to show you what I mean. Kind of tell, I guess, by that a bit, but yeah, we're just waiting for it, so we'll catch you up if something happens.
Hey guys, just a brief update. We've just been sat around all day on our laptops really, playing games and watching stuff on the TV. There was a lot of clunking and drilling underneath the van for a bit, and I thought that maybe they'd fitted the new shaft. We hadn't checked because we were told we could stay inside while they did it, you know. We weren't endangering anyone by being in here while they were underneath. And then the guy just came over to us. I was like, oh, maybe they've done it. And he walked off and Carl's getting his shoes on. I checked underneath and there was no drive shaft still, so I was a bit confused. Anyway, it turns out they did find one from another Ford Transit of the same model, or so to speak, near enough the same, yeah. But the two weren't interchangeable.
The new one was a bit long.
The new one was too long. So we asked a few questions in terms of, is it possible to cut it down and weld it together? Is it able to weld our old one together? Basically, no, that's not a choice. Unfortunately, they can't do it. I suspect it's for safety and liability, because if they did that and then we drove off, then I don't know.
Yeah.
So he basically said he's going to have a look around some other places, some scrapyards that are a bit further out, try and find a part for us. I mean, we don't really mind. We could be here for as long as we need to. We have plenty of food. There's a supermarket about 20 minutes walk away, and he's let us plug into his mains power supply, so we have power. And we have just filled up on water as well.
Bit rubbish for Roxy though.
It's rubbish for Roxy because all the grass around here is very thorny, so we can't really take her for runs, but she'll live. It's at worst a few days without a proper run, and then we'll go somewhere where she can be off lead for
and go swimming.
Ever, and swim, yeah, so she's looking very fed up right now. I don't know if we can really... Let's just get a nice little bit of a... Roxy.
Oh, look how happy she is.
Yeah, she looks so so entertained right now. So yeah, we are basically going to hunker down for the night. We're either going to play games or watch something on TV, watch a film. We'll figure something out. We know now that we're not in a rush to go anywhere and we have power, so we're not worried about usage. So
yeah, we're not expecting to go anywhere tonight now. So
no.
Well, we know we're not.
We know we're not going to be going tonight, so we're just going to chill the hell out and yeah. Keep you posted. Good morning, guys. I'm having to be quiet because Carl is still asleep. We didn't end up closing off the vlog yesterday because literally nothing changed. We are still waiting for them to find a part. He didn't actually get back to us or update us at all yesterday, so we're just waiting, really. Which again is fine. We're still plugged into their power and we've got plenty of food and water, so we'll wait as long as he needs to, really. I mean, the only benefit could be, the longer we wait, when he told us it was going to take one night, possibly the cheaper it'll be. We don't know. But, yeah. I'm just going to watch some hunting videos, incidentally, while Carl snoozes through the morning. And, yeah, for context, it is currently just gone 12. But there's nothing to get up or go to bed for really, so I don't see the point in waking him until he wakes up himself. Yeah, so we're just going to chill today and wait for an update. Oh, my hair's all over the place. Good evening. So it is currently, what time are we on, Carl, do you know?
Right, yeah. Keep asking me things.
Carl is playing his game, that's all that matters. It is 20 to 10 in the evening. The only update is about a few hours ago, the mechanic who owns this place came over to us. And well, Google Translate wasn't very clear, but we're pretty sure he's either found a replacement part for us that's going to arrive tomorrow, or he's found some spares that will help him fix our drive shaft, which then he can fit tomorrow. So it looks like we're getting fixed tomorrow. We don't really know yet. We're just gonna have to wait and find out what happens tomorrow. So for now, we're both drinking a chicken stock cube with hot water, well, boiling water, because it basically tastes like chicken soup. It's really nice, never had it before, while watching Firefly. So yeah, we're just going to chillax for tonight, enjoy the fact that we're plugged into their main still, so we don't have to worry about power, and we will see what tomorrow brings us. So that's us checking out for tonight. We will see you in the morning.
She's a warm doggo. Anyway, hello guys. Bit of an update. Well, I say a bit of an update. Hopefully, it's going to be a bit of an update. The guy said this morning that apparently they have the part, and they're going to fit it after siesta. We are currently at 14:38.
That would be 20 to 3.
It does focus. Yeah.
My attempt at humour. Continue.
Your attempt at humour is to convert a 24-hour clock to a 12-hour clock. Yeah. Wow. Okay, anyway, so, sure. He's going to fit it after siesta, apparently, which would be cool. If we can get on the way, we can find somewhere where we can get a shower and just stretch our legs properly, because there's not really anything to do here. Roxy, as you've seen, is just
constantly warm.
Yeah, it's pretty warm here. But there's nowhere for us to let her out. We're on a road, so we can't exactly just tether her and leave her. So she's staying in here with us most of the time. But yeah, Finn is currently, is currently rolling a cancer stick. But he is editing, which can we get a sneak preview?
Oh yeah, sure. Why not? Why not?
Oh. Can I press play?
Yeah, I'm just gonna find a random spot.
Kind of an annoying update to give you, really. I guess you'll find out what that means later on. I'm actually just watching the last video.
There you go.
The last video? No,
yeah,
it won't technically be.
Number 3, yeah. I'm editing number 4 right now.
I know, but for this video, that'll be the last video.
Oh god, yeah. Ooh.
This is number 3, and he's editing number 4. I'm just watching it to make sure it's gone up alright, because it went live like yesterday or something like that, but we've not checked. Do not zoom in on me, that's not good. So yeah, hopefully this afternoon you'll see some more footage of us on the road. And
I really hope so. It's been nice though. This has been alright. It's been a nice little break, just playing games and stuff, but it will be nice to get back on the road.
Yeah,
we've had a few days of chill, basically.
He's been really good, and he's let us have electric. So everything is fully charged. All the leisure batteries, the van batteries, everything is fully charged. Laptops have always been plugged in. We've been able to watch stuff on the monitor all the time. So we're kind of slumming, but not slumming it. We're slumming it because of where we are. But
we've been well accommodated, but we're kind of just wanting to move now.
Yeah. Just sort of, yeah, we just want to get gone, do what we're here to do, basically. I'm just hoping it doesn't cost a fortune. But we'll see, I guess. Anyway, right, we'll catch up with you guys later.
Hello. You may be wondering why I'm laid on the floor. We have a drive shaft. Give me a sec, see if I can get...
Don't break the camera.
Okay. There it is. So, if I can get my arm through. This is what broke. So, for those of you who didn't get the description earlier from Carl, this goes from the engine, basically, very basically, but from where all the action happens, it rotates and turns in here, which is the differential, which sends movement to the tyres, basically. Very basic description. What happened before, this bracket, well, not this one, but the old one broke, which meant this connector fell, and because it was on the floor and bouncing around, it disconnected in here, which obviously is not good. So we now have it back. They've put a new piece on after faffing about for ages. Not them, but as in faffing about having to try and find someone that's actually got it, because it's not made for this van anymore. It's not manufactured, the part. So yeah, they've managed to put it back together for us, and I guess we're now going to go thank them and see how much it set us back. So yeah, I'm going to get out from under the van in case it does roll because the handbrake doesn't work. But yeah, happy days. Here we go. That's looking good to me. She moves again. It is so nice to see the van rolling again. So like we've said, we've been here for a few days now. It's been quite nice, just relaxing, being plugged into power so we can just play games, watch films without worrying about batteries. Which is still nice despite, you know, despite our purposes of getting away from constantly just playing games all the time at home while we're not working, but it's still nice to do so every now and then. He's just tried reversing and I think he's about to come back. So yeah, we have a working van, which is pretty cool. Still taking it very steady, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Terrible camera work by me. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. We're going to go and pay the man, find out how much he's set us back, and we'll be back on the road, deciding where we're going next. Probably back to the coast. So it works. As you can see, we've just driven off to the cash point and back to getting the money. We're really pleased with how much it came to. When we were first here and he couldn't find the part, we were worried that he'd have to get shipped over or something daft like that. We even started looking ourselves in case he couldn't find anywhere. And we were like, well, we can't afford more than £2,000. Like, we need the rest of the money to live. And we were a bit worried, and then obviously today they fixed it with a spare part. I'm discussing how much it'll be. 256 euros.
Yeah, which is we said afterwards now, because it's not a full new part. I think he's just replaced a bit in the middle. We were thinking, right, now we were thinking between 200 to 300 because that's what we thought.
Yeah.
Looking about it, we saw his hourly rate, and then, but at the beginning we were legit thinking, right, this is going to be a couple of months of our spare money, which will have been 800-900 euros, and it just isn't. It's fantastic. So this entire trip, or this entire issue, has only cost us 450 euros.
Yeah, and do you have his card there?
Yes.
If you're ever broken down in this area of Spain,
Villalba. In Lugo region.
In the Lugo region, this guy is your man. Very hospitable, he's really kind. If you're with a van by chance, he'll let you plug into power. Awesome guy. Again, tried to take me for a drink. And very interesting, which I personally wouldn't have been if I owned the garage. We were like, can we go to the cash machine then? And we both drove off in the van. Like, we never would, and we'd never even think about it, of course, but we could theoretically have just driven off. It would have been a nasty move, and he'd have probably reported it to the police and such, but obviously we're not like that. We wouldn't even think about doing that. But it goes to show how nice he is, and they just got the job done, really. It took longer than we initially expected, but I think...
In case anybody just wants to see, it's in Spanish, obviously.
Yeah, it's in Spanish,
I can kind of figure what it says there.
Yeah, he just says we need to apply some grease to it.
Every 30,000k.
Every 30,000k, sorry, and we also just realised we now need to put more power steering fluid in, but we have like 3 bottles of it.
Yeah, I think it's just because it's been sat on a slope for so long, it's just kind of either overflowed or I don't know.
We shall see. So we're now going to most likely head back to the north coast as initially planned.
Continue our journey.
Continue where we left off pretty much, and we'll see where we end up later. But it's been good. Hey guys, so we are currently on the north coast of Spain. As usual, I've forgotten to get the name of the place. My apologies. So yeah, we found this nice place. It's meant to be good for food. Saying that, actually, Carl found quite a few bad reviews as well for it, but we can't be bothered driving any further. The good ones are really good, the bad ones are basically saying apparently it's like the food's frozen and stuff, and not the best.
They're saying it's a bit of a tourist trap, really.
A bit of a tourist trap, and I guess as
we'll
tourists, yeah, we'll find out. And hopefully we won't be victims to entrapment. So yeah, we're going to check it out, and then we've been hunting around for a while for the past hour or so, just trying to find a nice place to stop. They're either swarmed with camp...
First time.
Nice. Either swarmed with loads of caravans, or they're not allowing dogs, so it's just not great for us. So we're going to go ahead, check this place out, get some food, hopefully not be disappointed, and move on. Hey guys, so it's now the following day, it's Friday. Yesterday, after the meal, the car park was getting busy. We were in a bit of a time push to get out, and then we had black as well. It was getting dark also, and we also wanted to try and find somewhere to sleep super quick, so we were a bit busy, and then by the time we got to the place we ended up sticking the TV on for a bit and watching some house, and I just forgot about the camera really, so apologies. Bright side is there's not really much to update on from yesterday. The meal was really quite nice actually. We went for this platter of, it's like a long line of cut beef that you then put on this little pot and cook yourself, however you want, which is really nice. And it came with some potatoes that have just been barely, you know, fried, and then you can, I say potato chips or flakes if you will, that then you can then brown on each side on that platter as well. So it's pretty cool. We also got a complimentary coffee and sponge cake. Not a full sponge cake, but a slice each.
That would be nice.
That'd have been nice. But, so yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't know whether it was intentional, but we never ended up getting charged for it, so we didn't say anything.
He said it was free.
He did say, yeah.
Afterwards, when he brought the bill, he was sort of like, oh, coffee and it's...
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd done for a week, so I don't know. And I think that's about it. Yeah, it was just very nice, really. And yeah, we found this alright little spot to sleep for the night. Although disappointingly it had no showers or anything that were open. They were supposed to be open during the day, but they never got opened in the end. So we're currently heading about 2.5 hours, I think, just over 2 hours.
210k.
210k going east along the north coast. We're going to stop at a supermarket, should be past one, and we're just going to head to our next destination really. Hopefully we can stay here for maybe a day or two. We'll just see what happens. Unfortunately we've still not gone wild camping, because it turns out after a little bit of research it's completely illegal in this part of Spain. Although I should hope, I'm going to check the regions we pass through on the way to Italy. Hopefully we'll pass through a couple of regions where it is actually legal. Or it is legal as long as you're not there for more than 3 days, but who's counting, right? So we'll go ahead and hustle on to our next spot, and we'll see what happens. Good evening. Cal and I have been at our spot today for a few hours now actually. I may or may not have forgotten to... nearly tripped over a log, to update the vlog. As you can see behind me, the van is in some small woods, just at a nice little public parking area. And just going to walk out. We're at the coast, on the north coast of Spain of course. And I'm still not entirely sure what the name of this area is. I'm really bad for that. I apologise. And here you can see there's a little... I forget the actual name, but where little boats come in. There's one there. And they all dock just down there, but it's a bit too far away for me to just walk to or whatever. But it's nice. Again, I apologise for forgetting to get footage while it was still bright, but it's quite windy as well. I think you can hear now it's still a bit windy. It's starting to chill a little, so I may head into the van, get the laptop plugged in. So yeah, it's a nice spot. Again, it's too dark. I'll try showing you behind me a little, but yeah, you can just about see that we're in some small woods. On the other side behind me there are some flats, which is unfortunate, but we didn't come here for wild camping. It's actually illegal in the province of Spain that we're in, so hopefully on our way towards Italy we'll be able to find ourselves in a province of Spain where proper wild camping is actually legal, albeit it'll only be legal for 3 days at a time, but we will find somewhere. So yeah, I'll end it for now because there's not really much I can show you. Carl is just in the van with Roxy watching stuff on YouTube. Yeah, I'll end it now and we will catch you in the morning and I will actually be able to show you where we are better. Good morning guys.
Morning, Tim.
Good morning, Carl. Carl's has been for his morning wee. So we have had a good sleep actually. We were planning on getting up at 8 and then we both woke up at 10, but we both woke up a hell of a lot in the night, so I think we both kind of welcomed the sleeping. And it's not much. We just didn't want to be waking up at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon anymore because it's a bit ridiculous. It is very quiet here, to our surprise. We thought there'd be loads of dog walkers and it'd be a bit too public, but it's actually quite nice. So I find out where we are. We seem to be on a very small coastal cluster on the north coast of Spain. The actual place that we're at now I can't see a name on Google Maps, but we are just north, we're pretty much on the coast, directly north of Leon in Spain, and west of Bilbao, I think we say it. So yeah, it's very nice. Now it's light, I can finally show you what this place looks like. It's a really nice little cluster of trees. It's Roxy just enjoying life and getting wrapped up in trees. There are the flats behind me that I was talking about. They're a bit rubbish, but they don't really get in the way of things too much. So yeah, we haven't really decided much on what we're doing. I think we're just going to end up pushing east, really, towards one of the reservoirs we were at before, because we know that we want to be there for a couple of days. It's not completely off grid, but it's enough to be away from most people. Enough so, say, we could run the generator without bothering people. We did last time in one of our previous videos, actually. So yeah, don't really know what we're doing yet. We're probably just going to chill out a little bit for an hour, wake up and get on the road at some point, I guess. I have found us a place on Park for Night, which may be really, really cool, or it may be really, really bad. It's taking us up some beautiful little country roads. They're really nice. We're going pretty high into the mountains, as I understand it. Although I could be wrong. We could just be sort of levelling out a little bit higher up, and yeah. There's meant to be fishing and stuff available, so we're hoping we may even be able to swim if it warms up. Although at the moment, I don't know if I'll be able to show you through here. I mean, as you may have already seen, don't know how I edit it, but you may have already seen the clouds kissing the mountaintops. Look at that. Just about to see it there. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. There's only meant to be like 5 parking spaces in this area, so I don't think they're expecting that many people. Hopefully we can get a bit of alone time so we can run the generator. Because I don't think we'll get much solar charge out of today. It's a bit of a cold one, which is very welcome, but we also used quite a lot of power last night, so fingers being crossed we can use the generator to get a recharge. The van is also struggling because it's a cold day. Despite doing a fair few kilometres, we've not been able to get coils working because the engine's not heated up enough. So we're doing some steepish inclines without 75% of our engine power.
We're in first gear now.
Oh, we're in first gear. We were just about in second.
No, they can probably hear that.
Yeah, probably hear it. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here, see where we go, and we'll check it out soon. So the location didn't work out.
Who would have thought that the one place, the tiny little village in the mountains, would have a freaking festival going on today?
Pretty much. As you will see from B-roll that again, I don't know how I'm gonna edit it together yet, but as you either have seen or will see from B-roll from the dash cam, it was a nightmare. There were so many people everywhere. I think we should. Well, no, just go straight. It's easy to go straight. Yeah. Straight and loop round. I mean, I don't know what was going on, but it was crazy. So we're gonna find a new place on Park for Night. Hopefully somewhere we can fish still, and maybe
somewhere we're not disrupting hundreds of locals.
Yeah, I don't know whether this is meant to be a wedding because there's a lot of people dressed up very smart. There's a lot of things that almost look like dress up, but it could genuinely just be a traditional outfit.
That looks like it.
I honestly have no idea. I'm gonna guess a wedding. from the amount of people and cars and everything that was going on.
It was next to a church.
Next to a church as well.
Like a beer stand.
I did have a, yeah, a beer stand at a wedding. If I have a wedding, I'll be having a beer stand.
It seemed branded. It was Amstel. It was Amstel beer.
Who knows? Maybe it's cheap to get them out here. Maybe it wasn't a wedding. But there seem to be far too many people for this tiny little place. Anyway, we are going to get the hell out of here and find somewhere where we're not a humongous van driving through a tiny little street with cars parked on either side and people cramming themselves in every single little gap and taking most of the road.
I didn't hit anything.
You didn't hit anything? And yeah, we'll just see where we end up next. As you just saw, we've just driven through one of the most beautiful roads I think I've ever been down. And you, Carl?
It's up there. Nice road.
Definitely way up there for me. And a bit of a nightmare. The roads are pretty run down at points, and no one knows how to stay in their lane, which on tiny bits like this is a bit daunting. Well, kind of daunting for us. It's more inconvenient if they bump into us.
We stay in our lane.
Yeah, we stay in our lane perfectly fine. No one else seems to get that. And bikers doing the odd risky overtake. Again, nothing that really dangers us much, but it's still a bit sketchy. So we're now en route to the campsite for this evening. Hopefully it's nice. We've gone through the price list and it looks like we can stay there for a little bit. Again, we're just going to get charged up. There's some fishing there as well. Or there better be, because there's meant to be. So we really just want a couple of days being able to fish as well, really. Yeah. We've realised that we're going to be in Spain a lot longer than we initially thought at this point for our plans for meeting someone just after Italy, or on the way to Italy, I guess. So yeah,
On the way.
on the way.
Yeah.
So we have to dip through France first, so yeah, being that point. So we're literally kind of stuck in Spain for the meantime unless we decide to hop over to France for a bit. So yeah.
Just to clarify, by the way, it's not a bad thing that we're staying in Spain.
No.
It's just we've been making up the kilometres going east to effectively get out of it. Today we were going to be doing like nearly another 250.
Yeah.
Until it kind of dawned on me and we're like, we should probably stop moving so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're now going to take it slower. If we do move, maybe only do like 50k or something. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll probably just hop around different points that we like the look of. Maybe try and find some more reservoirs or other fishing spots. But yeah, there's been some beautiful roads as you saw. I'm sure we're not at the end of them yet, but we're only... how far are we? Yeah. Get the old phone out. 17 minutes away, approximately, so 14k from our destination. So we shall see what we shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at this beautiful little campsite. It's tiny. It's so nice. Look at it, all these little houses over there to stay in. There's the bar just there. It's awesome little power grid. And we're all hooked up. We're going to stay here for... oh, here she is. Crazy dog. I think she has a lot of energy to spend. We were looking for somewhere we could fish, mainly, but... I mean, technically this place has somewhere you can fish, but it's just not very good. The water's very low, so there's not really much going on. A lot of the water gets directed off to the mill that's here. So yeah, it's pretty cool here. Pretty cheap. It was €58. to stay for 3 nights. That's with power, of course. We are just going to chill, basically. I may see if there's anywhere we can get to for fishing that's walking distance, it's not too far, but or I may even just see if there's anywhere I can walk and just take Roxy with me, because I do want to start walking more. But yeah, we're going to get all set up, get the van all propped up and ready. Pardon me, and yeah, we're all good. I'm just going to chill out this evening. Gonna be good.